John Keaton is known by millions around the world as Batman, but the folks back home in Pittsburgh know Michael Keaton by his real name, Michael Douglas. He changed his name after coming to Hollywood to avoid confusion with that other Michael Douglas. But the hundreds of fans who turned out for their favorite son's return weren't confused at all about which Michael they came to see.
Hey, Mayor.
He may be the star of Batman Returns, but when Michael Keaton comes home to Pittsburgh, he's always been treated like family, especially when he gets together with his own.
Paul got the luck of the draw. He got to be a salesman. I like that. He got an accountant. He got stuck with the movie star.
I know.
Stuck him.
Because
he's the youngest.
Because I was the youngest, you guys picked over everything.
Keaton's the youngest of 7 kids, all of whom have stayed close to Michael as his career has blossomed. Family members told us he hasn't really changed.
He is a genuinely good man. He's a good person.
Mike is one of the most down-to-earth, regular guys you ever want to meet on the street.
Loosen up.
Still, the family's never afraid to kid Keaton about his success, which is what happened when his brothers George and Paul joined him at a press conference.
People in Pittsburgh are real nice. They're not nuts, you know. They just show respect and basically get...
Show respect?
Well, I mean...
Well, like they fall down and they respect me.
All right, everybody but my family shows respect. That's what I meant. Everyone but my family.
Later, hundreds of fans were on hand when Keaton arrived at a benefit premiere of Batman Returns, and inside, he showed his gratitude. Mayor Sophie Masloff declared it Michael Keaton Day in Pittsburgh, and Keaton wasn't shy about soaking up the limelight.
How long is Sophie's term? I'm thinking about running. You know what I'm saying?
After the movie, Michael Keaton's relatives said they got a big kick out of seeing him as Batman.
It was my Uncle Mike. He was there. And it was him. I couldn't believe it.
But for Michael's mom, Leona, the best performance of the night was her son's Pittsburgh homecoming.
I didn't attend the premiere in California. I purposely waited to come here to be with you. You ain't get it out of your system. You go for Pittsburgh. There's no question about it.
What a lovely family. One big reason Keaton returned to Pittsburgh, by the way, was to help out his favorite charity, the Parental Stress Center. The center works with abused children and counsels families on avoiding child abuse.
Batman may be in a league of his own this week, but starting Wednesday, a league of their own.
Tree opened in 2nd place, Sister Act finished 3rd, House Sitter was 4th, and Patriot Games rounds out the top 5. In Batman Returns, the hero is as good as the villain is bad, but to turn Danny DeVito into the evil penguin required some heroic endurance in the makeup chair.
You don't really think you'll win, do you? Things change.
Danny DeVito goes head-to-head with Batman as the evil penguin. He's a strangely deformed creature flanked by an army of penguins who set out to conquer Batman and Gotham City.
My dear penguins, thanks to Batman, the time has come to punish all of Gotham!
DeVito says it's the most unusual role he's ever played.
When I was a kid, I read the comic books, you know, and then, of course, you see the TV show. And you have a kind of an image of this penguin character already. But just get that right out of your mind, because this is so totally unique and different.
I am not a human being!
To become the penguin, DeVito had to endure 3 hours of makeup every day for more than 2 months. But co-star Michael Keaton, who plays Batman, said the results made it worthwhile.
Danny's almost unrecognizable in this. And there's a real freedom in that, actually. It's kind of fun to do, because then you really get hidden and you can kind of go nuts, you know.
DeVito also travels around in a giant rubber duck, and he's armed with a collection of dangerous umbrellas to use on enemies like Max Schreck, an evil business tycoon played by Christopher Walken.
What is that supposed to hypnotize me?
No, just give you a splitting headache.
Although DeVito says he loved playing the penguin and stayed in character during the entire filming, he was also glad when it ended.
He is, without a doubt, one of the most evil characters that I've ever encountered in my life.
Tragic irony or poetic justice? You tell me.
He is an evil character. DeVito reportedly liked the Victorian-style coat that he wore as the penguin so much that he had one made for his own personal use.